In a world where the winds of uncertainty blow stronger each day, there rises a nation rooted in ancient wisdom and driven by modern purpose. India, the land of sages and scientists, now stands at a divine crossroads of destiny and determination. Today, we don't just speak of weapons, we speak of vision, of power guided by peace, of fire forged by faith. This is not just about missiles, it's about mission, a mission to protect, to empower, and to uplift. Stay with us, because what you're about to hear is not just a speech, it's a revelation of India's rising force. Strategic deterrence is the cornerstone of national security for any country with significant defense capabilities. It refers to the ability of a nation to prevent aggression from adversaries by demonstrating the capability to respond with overwhelming force if attacked. In the context of India's missile program, strategic deterrence plays a crucial role in maintaining peace and stability in a region fraught with geopolitical tensions. By developing and testing advanced missile systems, India sends a clear message to potential aggressors that any hostile action will be met with a strong and effective response, making the cost of conflict too high to consider. India's missile arsenal includes various long-range ballistic missiles capable of delivering conventional or nuclear warheads with high precision. These missiles enhance India's second strike capability, ensuring that even if the country faces a surprise attack, it can retaliate decisively. This capacity to respond reliably and forcefully is vital in deterring adversaries from considering a first strike. The existence of such a credible threat forces rival nations to think twice before initiating any aggressive moves, knowing that the consequences could be catastrophic. Furthermore, strategic deterrence is not just about possessing powerful weapons. It also involves the readiness to deploy them effectively if needed. India's continued testing and refinement of its missile systems demonstrate its commitment to maintaining a robust defense posture. This readiness builds confidence within the country and among its allies while complicating strategic calculations for potential foes. In South Asia, where border disputes and historical conflicts have created a volatile environment, India's strategic deterrence serves as a stabilizing factor. It prevents escalation by making clear that military aggression would not go unanswered. This balance of power is essential for regional security, ensuring that diplomacy remains the primary avenue for resolving differences. Technological advancements in missile development represent a critical aspect of India's defense capabilities and reflect the nation's growing expertise in cutting-edge military technology. Over the years, India has made significant progress in designing and producing missiles that incorporate the latest innovations in propulsion, guidance systems, materials, and electronics. These advancements enable India to build weapons that are more accurate, reliable, and capable of overcoming modern defense countermeasures. One of the key technological breakthroughs lies in the propulsion systems used in Indian missiles. Solid fuel engines have become a preferred choice due to their readiness, stability, and ease of maintenance compared to traditional liquid fuel rockets. Solid fuel missiles can be launched quickly with minimal preparation, enhancing India's ability to respond swiftly to emerging threats. Additionally, advances in engine design have improved the range and speed of missiles, allowing them to cover greater distances and reach targets with higher precision. Guidance and navigation technologies have also evolved remarkably. India has integrated sophisticated inertial navigation systems combined with satellite-based GPS guidance, ensuring that missiles can hit their intended targets with pinpoint accuracy. This reduces collateral damage and increases the effectiveness of deterrence. The ability to maneuver mid-flight, as seen in some of India's newer missile systems, allows them to evade interception by enemy missile defense systems, increasing their survivability. Material science innovations have contributed to lighter, stronger missile bodies that can withstand extreme temperatures and pressures during flight. These materials improve overall missile performance while reducing weight, which directly impacts range and payload capacity. Electronic warfare resistance features have been incorporated to prevent disruption by enemy jamming or hacking attempts. Together, These technological advancements reflect India's commitment to indigenous development and self-reliance in defense production. They position the country among the leading missile developers globally and ensure that India's missile forces remain modern, effective, and capable of meeting future challenges. India's missile arsenal is diverse and sophisticated, encompassing various types of missiles designed to address different strategic and tactical requirements. These missile types include ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and emerging hypersonic weapons, each with unique capabilities that contribute to India's overall defense strength. Ballistic missiles form the backbone of India's strategic deterrence. These missiles follow a high arc trajectory, exiting the atmosphere before descending onto their targets. The Agni series is the most prominent example, featuring a range of missiles from short to intercontinental ranges. Agni missiles are capable of carrying conventional or nuclear warheads, allowing India to strike targets at varying distances with high precision. Their long range and payload capacity make them essential for India's second strike capability, which ensures retaliatory power in case of an attack. Cruise missiles, in contrast, fly at lower altitudes and maintain a relatively steady speed, allowing for greater maneuverability and precision. India's Nirbhay missile is a notable example, designed to travel long distances with the ability to evade radar detection and enemy defenses. Cruise missiles are versatile, capable of striking both land and sea targets, making them valuable for tactical operations and flexible response options. In addition to ballistic and cruise missiles, India is investing in cutting-edge hypersonic technology. Hypersonic missiles travel at speeds exceeding Mach 5, combining high velocity with maneuverability, which makes interception extremely difficult. These weapons represent the future of missile warfare, offering unmatched speed and the ability to penetrate advanced missile defense systems. India's missile development also includes tactical short-range missiles like the Prithvi series, which are used for battlefield support and quick response scenarios. These shorter-range missiles complement the longer-range strategic systems by addressing immediate threats closer to the front lines. This wide array of missile types demonstrates India's comprehensive approach to defense, ensuring preparedness across multiple domains and ranges. India's nuclear capability is a crucial element of its national security strategy, and its missile program plays a vital role in delivering nuclear warheads effectively and securely. Possessing nuclear weapons alone is not enough. The ability to deploy them with precision, reliability, and survivability is what defines a credible nuclear deterrent. India's missile systems, especially those that are nuclear capable, form the backbone of this deterrence by ensuring that the country can respond decisively to any nuclear threat or aggression. India follows a doctrine of credible minimum deterrence, which means maintaining a sufficient and survivable nuclear arsenal to deter adversaries without engaging in an arms race. The integration of nuclear warheads with missiles such as the Agni series allows India to deliver these weapons over various ranges, from regional threats to potential global targets. The Agni-V missile, with its intercontinental range, is particularly significant as it extends India's strategic reach beyond its immediate neighborhood. The development of a nuclear triad is another critical aspect of India's nuclear capability. This triad consists of nuclear weapons deliverable by land-based missiles, air-launched weapons, and submarine-launched ballistic missiles. Having a nuclear triad ensures a second strike capability, which means that India can retaliate even if its land-based nuclear forces are neutralized in a surprise attack. This second strike capability is essential for deterrence, as it guarantees that no adversary can eliminate India's nuclear arsenal completely. India's rigorous testing of nuclear-capable missiles demonstrates the country's commitment to maintaining a reliable and effective nuclear deterrent. These tests validate the performance of delivery systems and ensure that the missiles can operate under real-world conditions. The combination of advanced missile technology with nuclear capability strengthens India's strategic position and reinforces its resolve to protect national sovereignty and maintain regional stability. Range and precision are two fundamental aspects that determine the effectiveness of missile systems, and India's missile development program has made remarkable strides in both areas. The range of a missile defines how far it can travel before reaching its target, while precision refers to its ability to accurately strike a specific location. Together, these factors enhance India's capability to address threats at various distances and minimize collateral damage during a conflict. India's missile arsenal covers a wide spectrum of ranges, from short-range tactical missiles designed for battlefield use to long-range intercontinental ballistic missiles capable of reaching targets thousands of kilometers away. This versatility allows India to respond to different levels of threats effectively, whether they are regional adversaries or more distant strategic targets. For instance, the Agni series includes missiles with ranges from a few hundred kilometers to over 5,000 kilometers, giving India a flexible deterrence posture that can adapt to evolving geopolitical scenarios. Precision is equally important because it ensures that missiles can hit their intended targets with minimal error. High accuracy reduces the chances of unintended damage and increases the military value of each strike. India has incorporated advanced guidance technologies into its missiles, including inertial navigation systems combined with satellite-based GPS guidance. These systems enable missiles to adjust their flight paths in real time, compensating for environmental factors and potential countermeasures from enemy defense systems. Some of India's newer missiles also feature maneuverability during flight, allowing them to evade interception by missile defense systems and increase the likelihood of a successful strike. Enhanced precision supports not only strategic deterrence, but also tactical flexibility, enabling selective targeting of critical enemy infrastructure without widespread destruction. By advancing both range and precision, India ensures its missile forces are capable of addressing a wide range of military objectives with effectiveness and efficiency, strengthening national security across multiple dimensions. Indigenous development has become a central pillar of India's missile program, reflecting the country's commitment to self-reliance in defense technology. Over the past few decades, India has focused on building its own research, design, and manufacturing capabilities to reduce dependency on foreign suppliers and enhance national security. This approach has enabled India to tailor its missile systems specifically to its strategic needs and regional challenges. India's journey toward indigenous missile development began with a strong emphasis on developing core technologies in propulsion, guidance, materials, and warhead design. Institutions such as the Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO, have played a vital role in this process by fostering innovation and coordinating various scientific efforts across the country. Their work has resulted in the successful creation of several missile families, including the Agni ballistic missiles and the Atmanirbhar cruise missile, which showcase India's ability to design complex and reliable weapons systems internally. The focus on indigenous development also ties into the broader national initiative known as Make in India, which encourages domestic manufacturing and technology advancement. By developing missile technology domestically, India reduces costs, ensures better control over sensitive technologies, and creates employment opportunities for highly skilled engineers and scientists. This strengthens the defense industrial base and supports economic growth while building strategic autonomy. Indigenous development also allows India to maintain secrecy and security over critical technologies, minimizing risks related to technology transfer restrictions or foreign political pressures. It enables faster customization and upgrades based on operational feedback and changing threat perceptions, keeping India's missile forces modern and adaptable. Moreover, indigenous missile development fosters collaboration between public sector organizations, private industry, and academic institutions, creating a vibrant ecosystem of innovation. This ecosystem continuously nurtures cutting-edge research and encourages the development of future-generation missile technologies. India's missile tests and advancements have a profound impact on regional security dynamics, particularly in South Asia, where long-standing territorial disputes and historical conflicts create a complex and often tense environment. The development of powerful missile capabilities by India sends a clear signal to neighboring countries about its growing military strength and strategic resolve. This, in turn, influences the security calculations of other nations in the region. India's enhanced missile capabilities contribute to a strategic balance by deterring potential aggression from adversaries. Countries sharing borders with India, especially those with whom it has faced conflicts, must take these advancements into account when planning their own defense strategies. This deterrence effect reduces the likelihood of direct military confrontation by raising the stakes of any hostile action against India. The presence of reliable, accurate, and long-range missile systems forces neighboring states to reconsider aggressive postures and promotes a cautious approach to regional disputes. However, the development and testing of India's missiles can also trigger concerns among regional powers, potentially leading to an arms race as other countries seek to upgrade their own military capabilities to match or counterbalance India's growing strength. This dynamic can heighten tensions and lead to increased defense spending across the region, impacting overall stability. At the same time, India's missile advancements also contribute to regional security frameworks by providing a credible deterrent that supports diplomatic efforts to resolve conflicts peacefully. The knowledge that India possesses a formidable defense infrastructure encourages dialogue and negotiations as alternatives to conflict. India's role as a responsible nuclear and missile power helps maintain a delicate balance in South Asia, where conventional military superiority may not always guarantee security. Through its missile program, India aims to safeguard its sovereignty and regional interests, while encouraging stability in a historically volatile neighborhood. The international response to India's missile development and testing has been a mix of cautious observation, strategic interest, and geopolitical calculation. As a rising power with advanced missile capabilities, India draws global attention every time it tests a new missile system, especially those with long-range or nuclear capabilities. These actions are closely monitored by major world powers, international organizations, and neighboring countries alike. Many countries recognize India's missile program as part of its legitimate right to national defense, especially considering its regional security challenges. Nations such as the United States, France, and Russia often view India as a strategic partner and acknowledge its responsible behavior as a nuclear power. India's commitment to a no-first-use nuclear policy and its track record of restraint have contributed to a relatively positive perception among these global actors, even as they continue to urge transparency and restraint in arms development. However, international concerns persist, especially regarding the potential for arms races in South Asia. Countries like China and Pakistan closely watch India's missile tests and sometimes respond with their own advancements or military exercises. This tit-for-tat development cycle can raise fears of increased military competition, which has implications for regional and global stability. Organizations focused on non-proliferation, such as the Missile Technology Control Regime (MTCR), also assess India's activities carefully. India's membership in the MTCR since 2016 marked an important step in global trust, allowing it greater access to advanced missile technology while reinforcing its image as a responsible actor in missile development. At the same time, India's missile progress is viewed strategically by countries outside the region. As India strengthens its defense capabilities, its influence in global security matters continues to grow, positioning it as a key player in shaping the security architecture of the Indo-Pacific. And India's missile program is not limited to offensive capabilities. It also includes a growing range of defensive applications designed to protect the country from external threats. These defensive systems are crucial for national security, particularly in a region where the risk of missile attacks and aerial threats is a constant concern. The development of missile defense technology ensures that India is not only capable of striking, but also of shielding itself from incoming attacks. One of the most significant achievements in this area is the development of India's ballistic missile defense (BMD) system. This multi-layered system is designed to intercept and destroy incoming ballistic missiles at different phases of their flight. It includes both exo-atmospheric interceptors, which target threats outside the Earth's atmosphere, and endo-atmospheric interceptors, which engage missiles within the atmosphere. The Prithvi Air Defense (PD) and Advanced Air Defense (AD) systems are key components of this architecture. These systems are capable of detecting, tracking, and neutralizing enemy missiles before they reach Indian territory. They operate with the support of advanced radar networks and command and control systems, ensuring real-time coordination and response. This missile shield adds a layer of strategic reassurance and strengthens India's ability to survive a first strike, particularly in scenarios involving nuclear threats. India is also investing in short-range air defense systems to counter threats such as enemy aircraft, drones, and cruise missiles. These mobile and quick response systems are critical for protecting vital infrastructure, military bases, and population centers. By integrating defensive missile technologies alongside its offensive capabilities, India is creating a balanced and layered defense strategy. These defensive applications not only deter adversaries, but also ensure that the country remains resilient and capable of managing evolving threats in modern warfare environments. India's missile development program has expanded significantly to include defensive applications that aim to protect its territory, critical infrastructure, and population from hostile attacks. These defensive systems are designed not just to counter traditional threats, but to adapt to the evolving nature of modern warfare, which increasingly involves ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, drones, and unmanned aerial vehicles. One of the most prominent components of India's defensive strategy is its indigenous ballistic missile defense system. This two-tiered defense mechanism is capable of intercepting incoming ballistic missiles both at high altitudes outside the atmosphere and at lower altitudes within it. The system uses long-range tracking radars, advanced interceptors, and centralized command systems to detect, track, and destroy threats before they can cause damage. The Prithvi Air Defense System and the Advanced Air Defense Interceptor are key operational elements in this layered defense shield. In addition to ballistic missile interception, India is developing systems to protect against low-lying threats such as cruise missiles and drones. These include short-range air defense systems equipped with quick-reaction surface-to-air missiles and radar-guided guns. Such platforms are vital in safeguarding forward bases, airfields, and civilian zones from surprise aerial attacks. India is also enhancing its electronic warfare and surveillance capabilities to support these missile defense systems. Real-time data sharing, early warning systems, and integration with satellite-based monitoring allow for quicker and more accurate responses to threats. By deploying these technologies, India is working toward a comprehensive defense network that can respond dynamically to multiple forms of aggression. These developments serve to reinforce national resilience and ensure that India maintains a strong protective posture in the face of increasingly sophisticated threats from hostile states or non-state actors. India's missile program is continuously evolving, with future prospects pointing toward more advanced, strategic, and integrated capabilities. As the global security environment becomes more complex, India is focusing on developing next-generation missile technologies to maintain its edge and ensure long-term national security. One of the key areas of focus is hypersonic missile technology. These missiles, capable of traveling at speeds greater than Mach 5, offer a significant advantage in speed, maneuverability, and penetration of enemy defenses. India is actively developing hypersonic glide vehicles and air-breathing scramjet engines under programs like Hypersonic Technology Demonstrator Vehicle, which mark a critical step in joining the elite group of nations with hypersonic capabilities. India is also advancing its multiple independently targetable reentry vehicle technology, which allows a single ballistic missile to carry and deploy several nuclear warheads aimed at different targets. This technology significantly enhances deterrence by increasing the missile's strike potential while complicating enemy defense planning. Another major prospect is the integration of artificial intelligence, real-time data processing, and satellite communication systems into India's missile command and control infrastructure. These innovations will improve targeting accuracy, reduce response time, and enable dynamic mission planning during combat. India's submarine-launched ballistic missile program is also expanding, aimed at strengthening the sea leg of its nuclear triad. Developing longer range and more accurate submarine-based missiles will ensure a credible and survivable second strike capability. Indigenous production will remain a priority, with public-private partnerships and collaborations with academic institutions driving innovation and reducing reliance on foreign technology. Emphasis on modular design and mobility will ensure future missiles can be rapidly deployed and adapted to various mission profiles. The future of India's missile program lies in building systems that are faster, smarter, and more adaptable to emerging threats across land, sea, air, and space domains. India's journey in missile development reflects its rise as a technologically advanced and strategically aware nation. From ballistic to hypersonic systems, and from defensive shields to nuclear deterrence, India's missile capabilities send a strong message: peace through strength, progress through self-reliance. These advancements not only secure the nation, but also shape the balance of power in the region and beyond. As India continues to innovate, the world watches with recognition and respect. Thank you all for your attention. Stay inspired, stay informed, and may the spirit of knowledge and strength guide your path. Good luck and Jai Hind.